bodywork, I think.
10. Found its rear wing of Raikkonen. It's the rear wing of Raikkonen. Well spotted, John. A McLaren rear wing. Well, we lost a Minardi rear wing. Was that contact? We didn't see anything. Who was behind Raikkonen? It was Jenson Button. And well, there's no evidence yet of any damage on his car.
And there we see the remains of that rear wing. And again, on the main straight, the fastest part of the circuit, Kimi Raikkonen driving around the racetrack. You saw him go around. This is the incident. Well, Pedro de la Rosa, all on his own, turns into turn 7. The back end gets away, and it's down to you, Pedro. That was just simply a driving error.
He doesn't seem to go well in the Spanish Grand Prix. Perhaps the pressure gets to him. Now, let's take a look at the background. Watch for the McLaren.
There it is.
It's the rear wing.
It just literally fell off. That rear wing just almost seemed to tumble off the back of the McLaren. Again, Raikkonen able to keep the car in control. Maybe he had a presence of mind to sense something had gone wrong. He maybe felt it. There's the back of Raikkonen's car. You can see Irvine comes past as he makes his way back to the pits. I mean, it's... Again, the main support for the wing, that main beam that attaches to the gearbox is there. It appears that the problem, the left-hand side of that rear wing, the right-hand side wing end plate is just lying over. So whether, again, which I can't believe I've had 2 rear wing failures in the space of 4 hours here at the Spanish Grand Prix.
Very much a cause for concern. And the question is, John, what about David Coulthard? Is the team, seeing this, going to have to do something about David Coulthard?
I think the first thing to find out is, was there any contact that could have caused the parts in the car? They're just going to park the car. I think Kimi Raikkonen has decided we're not going to take part in any further races here this afternoon. Now, as you say, Ben, what are they going to do with David Coulthard? Is this a one-off? Was there contact with another car on the track? It's not as if that Raikkonen had gone off track, because the rear wing is not vulnerable to curbing as the front wing is. So that...
Surely, how much longer then can Jenson Button stay out? We heard Juan Montoya after qualifying yesterday saying he was genuinely surprised at Button's performance, and the more that's... Oh, massive rear wing failure for Kimi Raikkonen, and a huge off for the McLaren driver. That was very, very scary.
That's very unusual too, to see that. It looks like a pure failure of the main plane of the rear wing. Normally the rear wings, when they fail, go at the root of them. He'll be all right. There's a lot of tyres in there. There'll be double waved yellows. No sign of any safety car situation at the moment, and quite rightly Raikkonen well unhappy with that situation. Nothing he could do about it. Just a passenger straight to the scene of the accident. He said, "I'm fine, leave me alone. I just want to get out of here."
I wouldn't want to be the first person he ever came across, because he must have been very, very pumped up. He had a chance here this afternoon to really take it to Michael Schumacher. He was pushing so hard. Here it is again. Look at this. Wallop!
Oh, there'll be some grimaces back at the McLaren factory on that one, because it's not a piece that can get damaged in traffic-related incidents. That looked like a straight failure of the main plane. And oh, look at the speed he's going off there. I mean, they're doing best part of 190 miles an hour as they head down in the first corner, and virtually or little or no retardation. Here's another angle of it, and boom, off it goes. And well, nobody is more surprised than you when you're driving the thing that happens. And look, the crowd with their arms in the air as the leader, Jenson Button, pits. The crowd, but they'll. Yeah, the right rear failed under braking, which so often happens. That's where you get a reverse load coming through the suspension system, and then the wheel went and pushed the rear wing off, which it will inevitably do, and so nearly went over. A lot of debris on the track.